פרופסור אפרים אינבר, מייסד מכון ירושלים לאסטרטגיה ולביטחון ומייסד מרכז בגין סאדאת באוניברסיטת בר אילן. בבקשה.
Professor Efraim Inbar, the director of the Jerusalem Institute for Security, for Strategy and Security. It's a big honor to have you. In English.
Very much. I was told to speak in English. I just was introduced as the head of the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security, and I want to tell you that our motto is a strong Israel and a united Jerusalem. I must say that the PA, the Palestinian Authority, has a great nerve, great chutzpah, that's the right word, for demanding to be present and to have the capital in Jerusalem. Jerusalem, I want to remind you, for the almost past 200 years, Jews have been the majority in the city. It is their right to choose which country they belong to, and that's Israel. Minorities don't count in such decisions. Jerusalem never was, in its long history, a capital of an Arab state or a Muslim political entity. Jerusalem has been always the capital of the Jewish state. If we ask them where they want to live, which rule they want to be under, it's Israel. And there are many polls that show that. I'm often discussing this issue with foreign diplomats in Israel, and when I tell them maybe we should have a referendum where they want to belong to. You are a democratic country, you want democracy. Then they start stuttering because they have their own bias on Jerusalem. I want also to tell you that Jerusalem is important, of course, religiously and historically to the Jewish people. But nowadays, it is very important strategically. As Ben-Gurion said, this is the shield, the magen, the shield of the country. And it is the linchpin for establishing defensible borders on the east. Along the ridge of the mountains, there were only one place where Jews are a majority. This is Jerusalem. This is the only place through which we can move easily troops from the coast to the Jordan Valley, to our eastern border. And people that say we have a peace treaty with Jordan and we don't need a defensible border, they don't know the Middle East. We know that things can change rapidly in this part of the world, and use of force is part and parcel of the rules in this region. Not only that, it's quite popular to use force. Therefore, we need defensible borders, and Jerusalem is the most important location to make sure that we can defend our country from the east. If you take a look at the map, from the Jordan River, with the exception of Jordan, all the way to India, it's full of lunatics. This is the area we are living in, and we shouldn't forget it. Finally, I want to ask each one of you to strengthen the hands of our government, who has come with an important decision to oppose the establishment of a Palestinian consulate in Jerusalem. And it's not enough to praise them. We have also to push them in order to be able to withstand the pressures that will come. Israel was successful in sustaining pressure in the past from the United States. And on this issue, we can do it again because the government has the support of the people. Finally, to my American friends that know the Bible, I want to remind them a verse in Yeshayahu, Isaiah, Samech 62, chapter 62. למען ציון לא אחשה, למען ירושלים לא אשקוט. For the sake of Jerusalem, I'll not keep quiet. For the sake of Zion, I will not be silenced. Let's all hope that this bad dream of the Biden administration will go away.
תודה רבה, פרופסור ענבר.